Win, and it was good to see Danny Garcia get his first start. I wasn't very pleased with the way we played the first half of the game. I thought we were kind of flat coming out, and I didn't like the way we played the game offensively in particular. Thank goodness we turned it up a notch and played a lot better in the second half. Get some big hits out of people like Palmer. They get the triple to tie the game up, and then of course Figure had a big night, having 3 hits and a game-winning hit, so that was good. We played good defense tonight again, and that's important. I think we're settling in a little bit now with Figure back at third and Thompson at first base. So I'm happy we won. I'd like for us to play a little bit better than we did tonight.
Can you talk about Danny Garcia tonight? He gave up that 1 home run, but other than that, I mean, they really didn't do much.
Well, he's got a good arm. He's got a lot of ability. He's got to locate better. He pitched up a lot tonight. Got away with it. He needs to work down more, and because he's got a good fastball, he's got a good breaking ball. He's got good movement on his pitches. He's got a good move to first base. He's got a lot of ability. He's a young guy that's going to be a lot better than he is, right now. But he did a good job tonight.
You said you weren't pleased with the way the team started the game. You think it was a little bit of a hangover of the excitement coming off yesterday?
Well, probably. I mean, when you go out, probably natural. And no matter how well I talk about it or don't talk about it, when you win 17-0, the next day you come out and you feel like maybe psychologically you throw your gloves out there and win, and it was just the opposite. Early in the game, they made some big plays, some diving plays. They played well early in the game, and we hit some pop-ups and didn't do it. Didn't get the hits when we needed them.
Like I asked the other 2 guys, what was the buzz like around the team, earlier today before the game?
Well, there's a lot of buzz with Javi walking around. He was a superstar today, all day. He was interviewed by everybody, and him and his brother. So it was a cool thing, and with his parents, on the field last night after the game. And it was just a great experience for everybody. It was just very enjoyable for me to watch. It was the first perfect game I've ever watched, period. Or seen, period, not just been in the dugout, but I've never seen a perfect game, so it's a pretty cool experience, and it's great to see the way our team reacted to it.
Villanova has not gotten off to a good start this season. Do you sense that it's a little more difficult to get up for a team like this as opposed to like Florida State or Florida?
Probably. I mean, the difference is, there's about 6,000 fans. So, it's no question when you have good crowds like we did at Florida at home or Florida State on the road that there's a little bit more adrenaline flowing, and those are 2 of our natural rivalries. So it's, but the secret of being a good club is you got to win on Wednesdays too. And normally we don't play Tuesday and Wednesday, but you got to be ready to play in the middle of the week and beat people in the middle of the week if you're going to have a good RPI to be able to do what you want and be able to host regionals and super regionals.
Dale Carey, after struggling a lot last season, it seems like he's back with the way he started this year. What's changed about him, if anything?
Well, he's gotten stronger. He's gained like 15, 16, 17 pounds. So he worked very hard this summer here. He stayed here, did not play, and worked very hard in the weight room. And I think he's relaxed, and that's helped him. It's a psychological thing as much as I just think last year he pressed with it being a big year his junior year, and now he's kind of on track and he's adjusted to it a little bit more.
What do you see out of the approach of your hitters at the plate in these past 2 games?
In the past 2 games?
Yeah.
It's hard to evaluate the hitters today. The left-hand pitcher didn't throw very hard, and sometimes those guys are really hard to hit. And he did a good job of keeping us off balance, but he was throwing 75, 76 miles an hour, and it's much different than what we normally face. And our hitters did not do a good job adjusting, and it's hard to evaluate guys in that situation right there. And they swing the bat better when you guys throwing 85 or 90 than they do something like that because they're more used to it. And so there's something to be said about throwing 75 and bringing a guy in that can do that and throw strikes too.
How would you evaluate the team's start to the season as a whole? I think you won every series except 1 so far.
Well, I'd like to be better than 7-5, that's for sure. And but we have played one of the tougher schedules I think in the country. And but I'd say we're off to a decent start, not to a great start. But I think we're coming better as a team. I think getting better every time we, it seems like every series when we go out, the guys are starting to gel more as a team, and we're starting to get better defensively and understand a little bit more roles. We still got some things to work on pitching-wise and to find some roles out of the bullpen.
Thanks.